An Interpersonal Communication Project by Sam McQueen. The overarching goal for my life is to become a better communicator and listener for my friends, family, and future clients. Interpersonal communication entails all oral, written, and nonverbal communication. It requires diplomacy, asserting, emphasizing, persuading, sensitivity, and influencing. Enlarging the conversation. According to Carbonet, enlarging conversation is the process of bringing different types of personalities together for one common goal. And in my opinion, the more you deal with different types of personalities, the easier it will be to counsel people with those personality types when they come into your office. My background comes from an African American male. I have a bachelor's degree in exercise science and currently getting my master's degree in human services. I've always been a person that others have sought some advice from, and I've always been a quiet person, which means I talk less and listen more and save my opinions for later. And according to Stewart, our identity or background is based on where we're from, things we've done, our ethnicity, our parents, friends we choose, and education. My behavioral blend, this is expected of me, is SI. I tend to attract people who are looking for advice. I've been told that I need to be more assertive in my decision making. I've never been much of a planner, so I need to work on that because some things I plan to do are not always going to fruition because I didn't prepare for every eventuality. And I have many friends for both positive and negative reasons. My behavior blend, this is me. I've always been able to express myself in front of a crowd of people and convince others to buy into what I'm saying. However, I need to be more assertive and outgoing with my decision making because sometimes I'll sit there and let other people talk and listen to what their ideas are and not force my own. I've always been a person that others confide in because they feel like I'm trustworthy and give good advice. And as a leader, I need to be more assertive and demanding. How this affects my communication positively, because of my background in behavioral blend, people come to me for advice. And I also have many friends that I can count on when I need them, and they can count on me when they need me. And as a counselor, this will help me because I will have an active investment in helping my clients return to a normal life because I actually do care of what they're going through. This affects me negatively because I don't always assert myself, and I sometimes won't force my own opinion because I have a fear of how I'll be perceived. Some barriers to my communication is that I'm a very shy person and won't always speak my mind when needed, and I also worry how people will receive me and will not understand what I'm trying to say. And according to Blurry Island, listening is very selective and highly subjective. I plan to become more outgoing and realize that I have good opinions and important things to say. I've been told this many times. You receive an education, you have things to say, you're very knowledgeable. And I've had to also actively listen to others better, to give them my full attention when they're speaking. Some pollution that I have, that I experience flat brain tangle. I'll feel the butterflies in my stomach, which will make my mind run 100 miles a minute, and which I will always hear every word that someone is saying. And my solution is to take deep breaths and ask people to repeat themselves when needed. And my plan of action is to give people their full attention when they're speaking to me. And also, when I'm speaking to others, don't allow myself to get nervous and things of that nature. Take all the deep breaths I need and remain calm and speak clearly and concisely.